You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Well, of course it is, MKI. Would you expect a show like this to be neither live nor in color? That'd just be ridiculous. Who can imagine a thing like that? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another stupid sports show here on 1069 Click FM. I'm your host, Jim, and we're back to CONCACAF. Today, a Group C matchup between Martinique Panama. They both currently have 3 points from the 2 wins that have been picked up between them, and now a good opportunity to possibly secure a place for moving on to the next round. And thank you for all the updates on the NBA and NHL free agency period, because goodness knows those are the normal news is hard to keep track of, and free agency is its own monster. Yep, happy rolling clock. Lakers and Taurean Prince have agreed to an undisclosed contract. Bruce Brown has been signed by the Pacers for 2 years for a lot of money. Hello, Rachel. Hope you're doing well today and that you're just, taking everything in, enjoying yourself. I think we still got a few minutes before the match begins proper. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be spelled in one of my upcoming station IDs, True North. Before we begin, I'm just going to give a big shout out to one of our more recent sponsors, but still very loyal, Green River Soda. And believe me when I tell you, this is a soda that looks and truly tastes like a green river. Yeah, look at that. If if the spirit of my grandparents are watching, they would probably be furious as hell that I was putting Green River Soda in this. But adulthood. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is close. It is close. But I think it's the transparency of the drink itself that keeps it from veering over into NyQuil levels of green. The thickness and the viscosity of NyQuil, I think, contributes to the dark feel that it gets. Wow. Keita Bates Diop has signed a 2-year, $5 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. Wow. I couldn't imagine why there's such a disparity. Oh dear. Oh, what else? I know there was something else that I had just missed. Jerami Grant and the Portland Trailblazers. 5 years, $160 million. Now, I know that I'm not very good at doing math these days, but that seems like a bit of change. So what if anything has find his name again? Jerami Grant, done for the Portland Trail Blazers to own this, bit of cash. Oh, no problem, Luke. No problem. Hey, this stream is helping me distract myself from the just the other shit that I got going on right now. So we're all helping each other here. Also, for those who know about it, for the Tom Grassi's 30 and 30 campaign, which I believe is going to be ending tonight with the last video about SoFi, what do you think the odds are that the fundraiser reaches 400K? And also, Damian Lee has re-signed with Phoenix on a one-year deal. Good for them, I suppose. Odds are quite high. Green Prince's contract is a one-year, $4.5 million deal. All right. Hopefully approve it. And the stands are kind of empty for this. Poor teams. This is Panama and Martinique, I remind you. It is away we go. Yeah, Martinique here in the red, Panama in the white. Playing in Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey. So far, a bit of pressure from Panama, keeping it in the Martinique end of the field. A quick boot to the other side. Side flips the possession. Now Panama's going to kick it around to the far side of the field. See if they can find a way to advance. Said you had any idea you'd be lying? That's fair. Great ball that with the player is able to stay on side, but a good block by the Martinique defender will result in a corner kick for Panama, but good job from preventing any sort of possible scoring play from developing. Who knows? I mean, I think it's possible that we might get like a big dono or two from somebody that we don't expect, but I think this went beyond what I expected for it, and so whatever result we get at the end, it'll be cool with me. Meanwhile, Troy Brown Jr. and the Wolves have agreed on a deal. That corner kick gets deflected further out. Panama tries to throw it back in, headed out again by the red shirts, and now they will try to get it across the center line up the far side. Nothing doing. Panama boots it back to the penalty box. To the goalkeeper's box. Now Martinique trying to move forward once again. Once again, Panama has decided to be very, very aggressive with pressuring them in the backfield and forcing them to have to regroup often. All right, they're able to find a little bit of time through the middle, a bit of a seam. A great pass up to the far side has now gotten them deeper in. Kick toward the goal, missed the header opportunity. Is that going to be a corner kick for Martinique? Nope, he's running away, so must be a goal kick for Panama. Panama. Is that the correct melody that you're referring to, True North? Oh, now we've got Panama have trapped a ball, gotten pretty far ahead. Support has come up. Centering kick is booted. It will be a throw-in just on the other side of the flag. Oh, good. Oh, that is great to hear, Logan, that the Bucks are expected to re-sign Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez. That Honestly, I'm really happy for you guys. I really am. Damn. And after some aggressive footwork on the sidelines, Panama turns it over as Martinique throw in on the far sidelines, deep in their own side of the field. Meanwhile, Padres are leading the Reds 1-0. Wonder what inning that is, and now we have a free kick after a foul by Panama. That's going to get old real quick. And once again, the pressure coming in from Panama. Goalkeeper is able to kick it away. Now there's just fighting for position and control in the middle of the field. Has been brought to the middle. Looking for a way around the Martinique defense. And then there's a foul, and oh, they apparently stepped out of bounds at some point. So is a turnover, Martinique ball, bottom of the sixth, apparently. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate the update. But then that pressure comes, an aggressive deep field pressure, which has not allowed Martinique to do very much. Most of this so far has been Panama, trying to find their way into the Martinique goalkeeper's box. A good punt away is able to disrupt an advance up the left side. So they will move it to the far, see if they can find a seam in there, moving in towards the middle. And that was a centering pass is a little bit long. And holy crap, they managed to save that from going out. It just spun on the line, and Panama still has control of the ball. They're able to get some kind of odd squib kick in. Is that going to be? Damn. The kick goes wide. It apparently doesn't touch the goalie enough to satisfy the field judge, and it will be a goal kick for Martinique. Former Bucks player Javon Carter has signed a 3-year, $20 million deal with the Bulls. All right. Well, that doesn't surprise me, MKI. Brooke Lopez has done a great deal for the Milwaukee Bucks while he's been there. Not just in work as a big man, but also, providing moments of offense when the team really needed it. And now the Reds have tied it up in the bottom of the sixth with 2 outs to go. Now the Central Divisions of Major League Baseball, they are the definition of confusion. All right, now we've got a little bit of a opportunity for Panama coming up the near side of the field. Martinique quickly snuffed out that opportunity. Another lift again inside. Stuffed by Martinique and booted up the near side of the field. Able to catch it, however, and take control once again at the center of the field. And the most fantastic part now is that I'm starting to have signal issues. It's freezing up and then like slapping odd colors on the bottom of the screen. So yeah, good times, good times. Thank you, Fubo TV. All right, Panama has to kick it back to their old goaltender to regroup. Holy crap! Goalkeeper did make contact, but apparently it was not enough to satisfy a requirement for a card. Oh, Panama would have loved that because the contact occurred right in the goalkeeper's box, and now they will charge up the field again with a save this time. As there is just a lightning charge up the center left of the field. He was able to get out far enough to get a good angle on it, even after the defender missed the header. Oh, the Panamanian fans are probably going to be very unhappy about that call. While San Haskins is, yeah, adding his name to a list no one was hoping for. Cool. All right, it'll be a throw in for the Canal. And they'll end up having to boot it back to their own goalie. See if the Canal can plot a course through. Not on the near side, so they flip it. They flip the field again. And to dink their way through, finding a momentary spot of space, but then immediately lose it out of bounds. We're currently at 10:18 to go. My timer is a little behind, so Marcus Smart with the Grizzlies. Name's familiar, but I'm not sure. And, the Grizzlies were super disappointing this postseason, so if, he can help. All right, the Canal is now doing the kicky around the world. We have started from the center, gone all the way around the near, like in the exact arc of a 3-point line, and now are working their way back to the center of that arc. A little bit of a tap away from Martinique. They've been able to work their way ahead just a little bit more. But it will be kicked out by the Canal. I think it will be a corner kick from Martinique. Did lose a shoe, so hopefully they'll give him time to do that. Oh yeah, this is going to add a good minute to the end of this half. True North thinks the obvious answer is the Raiders. It's the Minnesota Vikings with 55. Two players go for the head, it gets missed, and the Canal comes charging up the right side of the field, kicking it ahead to the center. Goaltender is able to boot it back. I definitely thought that should have been a foul of some kind, and it was. Well, the Martinique player's got his shoulders wrapped up by the Canal guys. So they will have a free kick at center field. They'll boot it all the way back to the goalie. Wait, they're actually in second place. Oh, damn. I gotta think about that. Well, the joke that never ceased to be funny when I was a young football fan, while Martinique has a quick opportunity, goaltender is able to race out and grab the ball first, though. I'm going to guess the Dallas Cowboys, just because of that classic hilarious acronym, Coke or Weed buys off young strippers. It is in football, apparently, so that narrows the focus greatly. It might be one of the teams that's been in the league longer because they have the possibility to build up their numbers. It's not Dallas. Okay. Well, now we're getting somewhere. Once again, Panama putting on heavy pressure, and Martinique loses it out of bounds. This is just the 21st century. Oh, okay. All right, so a clean cutoff. Everybody's kind of on equal footing. Taking it back into their defensive half after that throw in. Looking for ideas around the middle of the field. All right. As one would say on the Family Feud, or, perhaps in a CIA interrogation room, good answer, good answer. And a great job by Martinique, not only clearing but speeding up the field to try to keep Panama on their heels. A lot of physicality going on in this game, and I think the Canal fans are upset again about the call that just happened. Foul gives Martinique a free kick over on the Panama side of the field. I knew that was going to get old. Yeah, I'll take a hint, Luke. Absolutely. Now they finally toot the whistle. There's a two-person wall in front of this free kick. First guy jumps over, and the header misses and curves out of bounds, so it'll just force them to have a throw in. Denver Broncos. Ooh, that's a bold guess. Logan got it. It's the Denver Broncos. They've had the most arrests this century. Holy crap. All right, good job by Martinique taking the ball away off of that throw-in. They've been able to get a little bit of control, but once again, that pressure from Panama causes a turnover. Martinique battles back at center field to take it again, and now we've got a yellow card coming on one of the Martinique players. Crap. Teams with the least arrests are the Texas Rams and the Lions. Haha. One pride. $56. Well, the label to this thing says zesty lime soda with a hint of lemon. But I know that my taste buds kind of suck, so I'm not sure I can really distinguish the lemon. There's something that might be lime, but whenever I drink it, I can't help but feel like I'm drinking the river water out of the Chicago River when it's been dyed green for St. Patrick's Day. Oh well, looks like we've got we're gonna have a corner kick coming up now for the Canal. We're still shifting the people around. Now the kick comes, gets headed down very quickly. The Canal people Oh, just a player tripped over his own, just got his foot stuck in the dirt and was not able to get a pass, so they turn it over out of bounds. Martinique has the ball. Still nothing, nothing. 18:53 gone in the first half of this Group C match in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. That's right. Uh, looks like a lot of the federations are doing their championships right now, so I'm gonna look around and see if there are any others that really fascinate me, and I know I'm going to take advantage of that. But specifically, and I'll talk more about this in the second half, y'all are going to see something very different from me in the next, yeah, couple days. And don't worry, I haven't gone crazy. This channel is not really changing. It's just something I've decided to do to get myself to work. To get myself to work. Once again, the canal people are able to get a quick turnover. Force Martinique to give them a corner kick. Oh, I can believe it, True North. My 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 air quality got up into the 230s. So, yeah, and I'm in the same state. So, I was wearing my mask when I was going outside and being absolutely shocked at all the people who were still driving with their windows down. Uh, no, but just know it's all in good fun, and at the very least, it should be very embarrassing for me. All right, we have another corner kick for Panama. Why do I agree to these things? Kyrie Irving has agreed to a 3-year, $126 million deal to return to the Mavericks. Dang. Good job by Martinique booting that all the way back over to this other side of the field. Not so much crazy, but just kind of confusing and a little odd. Don't worry, everything's fine. Damn, the goalkeeper tried to play it with one of the attackers right in his face. He ended up booting it right into the dude's chest. And they had a bit of a chase for it. Officially, Chris Middleton and the Bucks agreed to a 3-year, $102 million deal. Angie is currently asleep under the monitors. I'm assuming Monty is curled up in my bed, and Alice, she's down in her cubby. And this guy, Festian for Martinique, has been getting all sorts of focus and has been the recipient of a number of fouls in this game so far. Oh, yep. Alice, yeah. Alice the Duck. It has a name. Yep. Happy July, everyone. Luke made it there before us. Mm-hmm. All right. The canal people having a bit of trouble clearing it out of their half. Martinique have taken control a little bit, has to beat a bit of a retreat, and now have just kicked it all the way to the other side of the field for the Panama goalie to get. Yeah, I'd kind of like to see that happen. Um, yeah, it's going to be better than June. Luke, it's going to be better than June. I'm going to do everything in my power to make July better than June. I am determined right now to do that. Well, yeah, I think. Another cross goes a bit too far for Panama. They managed to prevent it from going out of bounds, but Martinique does put it out on the side. You throw in for the Canal people. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh no, I wouldn't boot Alice that quickly. Not when she's providing so much mirth and joy for everybody in chat. Now here's the corner, once again defended very well by Martinique. They cannot control it to the far side of the goalkeeper's box. Mom will control it back to the center. Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. It's grown old. Just like a green river. As once again, it's Panama's ball on the throw-in. Hmm. Hmm. You know, there are moments I wonder, was this inevitable? And then I have to look back again and think, yeah, pretty much. All right, we have a decent serenading pass, initial movement blocked by Martinique, and we have a foul on one of the Canal players. Quintero, I think, got called for a foul, is going to result in a free kick for Martinique. While Jacob Poetel has agreed to a 4-year, $80 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. Oh, Cornman's getting into prediction time. Looking at the Cowboys' schedule, he thinks they will have an 11-6 record, including losses to Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers. Damn. I got to go back and look at those schedules again just to see. Now the teams are starting to get a little bit more solidified. What what the Lions' schedule is going to look like. Very dangerous crossing pass from the Canal people. They have to retreat a bit into their own end. While Cam Johnson has agreed to a 4-year, $108 million deal with the Brooklyn Nets. Get that money, Cam. Get that money. Oh, you do? Yeah, let me know when it comes up, Cornman. Yeah, I saw that, Luke. It looks like things have gotten ugly over there. Over in the second test of the Ashes, which if you're not familiar, it's a like month-long series of cricket matches between the England national men's team and the Australian national men's team. Australia Australia's currently up 1-0, and so far the second test their batters have hung an ungodly amount of runs on the English bowlers. Yeah, I am I am honestly Honestly, based on the performance that I had seen from them in the first test, Luke, I thought it was that they were going to put up at least more of an effort. Right, another long launch attempt to get a play right near the goalkeeper's boundary is foiled by the goalkeeper coming out to collect it. I saw the Cubs beat the Guardians 10-1. The AL Central continues to disappoint us on multiple levels. A bit of a squib centering pass from the far side leaves that advancement by Panama completely neutralized. Martinique goaltender is spacing people out, trying to get things arranged. Name that I'm not going to try to pronounce because it would come out something like Georges Yang. It's a 3-year, $26 million deal with the Cavaliers. Impressive. All right, folks, good news. We're up to minute 30. Still nothing, nothing. Still the story of this game being Panama having the offensive pressure, but screwing up a little too often with these fouls, and Martinique unable to get any offensive pressure established. Ugh. Got to the point where you fell asleep halfway through and missed an hour of play. Ugh. That does not speak well for the Ashes. Meanwhile, we have a bit of a breakaway happening for Panama, looking for a good angle on the near side, and they will throw it into the side of the net. It will be a goal kick. Do I plan on streaming more CONCACAF games in the future? Yes. Yes, I will, because I'm going to be trying to do as many daytime streams as I can for the foreseeable future for July because of the stupid thing that I'm going to be doing. It involves my evenings being free for a little while. So I am sorry about that for anybody who specifically, is able to catch up with these streams at night, but it's going to be a little bit shifted time-wise for the foreseeable future. Not forever, probably just for July, and hopefully just for the first 10 days. And a great job by Martinique getting control of that centering pass and just skying it away from anybody on Panama. And it's back. However, Martinique's able to take control of it again. Lofted ahead in an effort to get across that center line. Are able to draw a foul after a bit of pushing and shoving from behind. Hey, Cornman, you never know. Just because the Sox took 2 from the A's does not mean that the Athletics are doomed. Ah, you know what? Tell you what. Get me up to 500 subscribers, because that's when I can start taking super chats. I might start listening to the Please Say It Like a Pretentious British Podcaster. And we have another free kick for Martinique as they're doing a great job defensively from giving Panama choice opportunities. They have to work through everything. While Brewers and Pirates game is going on now in Pittsburgh. Besides, I am, well, let's just say that I have, enjoyed myself a little bit too much this afternoon to do any quality British accent. It would veer into some awful directions. And besides, as we have a citizen of the Isles here, great takedown from behind, and somehow they don't draw a penalty. My goodness. They did it right in the goalkeeper's area and everything. Okay, nope, he made a play on the ball. I think they considered all the other contact afterwards as not that big a problem. All right, now we have a decent little charge by Martinique coming up the side. Plenty of defenders have gotten back for the Canal people. So now they're going to have to probe for weaknesses. They have lifted ahead a slight bit, had to sky it again to keep it out of the way, and have turned it over. Good dang. Don't go creating 100 YouTube accounts. Meanwhile, Trey Jones has agreed to a 2-year, $20 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. Yeah, I know there's some audible chanting going on at the game, but I am unable to discern which team it's for. Not sure what happened, but apparently it's a turnover Canal People ball. All right, they flip the field, move across the center line, and then move back along it toward the center of the field again. Hey, we just got to keep mixing until we're all the same comer, right, right, MKI? No players within 10 yards of a penalty taker while taking the penalty kick. That's the reason for the D shape in front of the penalty area, to mark 10 yards from the spot. Ah. Another bullet goes in, and once again Martinique boots it right out. All right, Panama. You forced me to go back to as much as I love them, Screw City Lager. Another centering pass just over the head of a player. We'll try to gather again from the far side of the field. Yeah. Honestly, for most sports, I never end up looking up on my own what 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 markings on the courts mean or certain stuff unless I'm really interested in it. Most of the time, I'm waiting for the broadcasters or other people to drop hints. Fantastic, fantastic header there, kicked away. And now we have a little bit of a breakaway coming from Martinique, trying to find a way up the center. Attempted clearing by Panama does not get anything, and we will have another free kick from another takedown by Panama, close to their own goalkeeper zone. Yes, we are officially about 39 minutes in, so we've got a very short amount of time till we find out how much stoppage we need to play. Don't think I've ever had one, Luke, but I can, from how I understand they work, I can assume that they are a pain. And yes, I know where. All right, Martinique. Got a kick right at the goal. Couple header opportunities. Is that going to be a corner? And it will not be. It will be a goal kick. God, I can't even hear what they're muttering about. I thought it should have been a handball. But, okay. Yeah. I guess they're looking at different things over there today. All right. Now we have a launch from Panama. Trying to look for an opening in the center of the field, nothing doing. They tease the long kick from the top. The goalkeeper and somebody else collide on the header, but he's not able to get the proper angle. And the Canal people will have to try this again from the near side. So they boot it all the way across the field. It gets headed back toward the center. Martinique defenders force them to go back to the center as well. Great toe in the way of that pass. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, draws. Yeah, he was the one that. All right. A little bit of a treat by Panama, but now they are coming up again on the near side. Great ankle, and it goes out. Just misses the far post. The setup by number 15 on the near side launches it, and just right off the side of the head of that one player. Oh, man. That is frustrating for Panama. Will be a goal kick for Martinique. San Diego State football has backed off their intention to leave the Mountain West Conference. Ugh. Got a little too loose with the ball that time, did Martinique, and it results in a turnover throw in for Panama. And lots of back and forth. Many more quality chances for Panama, but Martinique has also been slamming the door on them a great deal for most of this first half. All right, they send it down the near side once again, looking for an angle in. And a great job defending again. They will lob it toward the far post, and Martinique will just take control of it and kick it out and give them the corner. And, bold move, but hey, if they're that confident in their ability to defend the corner kick, then more power to them. Also, we got, the Reds Padres. 2-1, the Reds are winning. Oh, okay. Top of the eighth, and San Diego is at bat. Words are being exchanged by the umpire and some players. I'm not sure about what. I'm sure stock tips, crypto. Taking his time. Here comes the corner. Another header away as actually two Martinique players collided and one is holding his head. It is an immediate stoppage by the referee. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 22's head came up and just into the other guy. That is rough. He's upright, like he's conscious. That is just like head upon head collision. He's going to probably get taken off to be monitored. Oh, we're going to only have 1 minute of stoppage time. Are they going to... And I think they're going to have to maybe add another minute because of this stoppage that's happening right now. Yeah, they're going to... I don't think they've started the minute of extra time yet. And I can see the Panama fans are hopping mad out in the stands with how Martinique is just trying to slow this down. Oh yeah, 4 more players got suspended for gambling violations. Yeah, Martinique is definitely willing to just play. But they will accept a free kick that's close to the midline. But they'll bring it right back to their goalie, who will then boot it far away. And with that, they call the half, folks. Lots of back and forth, a few headers and kicks gone awry, and even a couple injuries, hopefully nothing serious on either end. But we are now at halftime, and we'll come back for the second half of Martinique versus Panama in the CONCACAF Gold Cup, along with any other sports updates that anybody manages to find, because we all do better when we share the information, like I always say. We will return for the second half on another stupid sports show here on 106.9 Click FM. Thanks for tuning in. All right, and we're back a little bit early from that break here on another stupid sports show. Thanks for everybody once again, who is here, whether you're active in chat, keeping us up to date on scores for other games, or just lurking and listening. It's all great. It's all appreciated. Hey, if this show does something for you in that way, then cool, very cool. While MKI has informed me that the Reds are still leading the Padres 2-1 in the top of the ninth. San Diego at bat. Okay, so this is a home game for the Reds. They can end it if they keep the Padres scoreless. Fantastic. And if Logan is still here, I want to ask how things are going. I know it's only the bottom of the second between the Brewers and the Pirates, but I thought you might have your eye on this one, seeing as how it's not only a game for the Brewers, but also against the Pirates, divisional opponent, and can help their chances in winning the NL Central. So, oh, we just reached the end of the second, so that's got to be a good sign, and it's still scoreless. Maybe that tells me all I need to know. And hello again, Mr. Pizzle. Hope today is treating you well, and I'm not kidding. There is a duck here. Just like I thought, Monty is currently hiding on my bed. He is not interested in any of the CONCACAF games so far because, as we all know, in the group stages, the games do not go to overtime. And I don't count the stoppage time editions as overtime. I just don't. And what do you know? The Padres have tied it as we go to the mid-ninth, and now the Reds have to score to win. Oh dear. And meanwhile, we are back for the second half of Panama versus Martinique. Okay, that should be the last time that I do it. That should be the last time that I do it. I'm probably going to do it again before the end of this, aren't I? Yep, that's happening. Oh, damn. Right, that's right. Alright, that makes sense. Fraley, Votto, and Steer are coming up for the Reds. Alright, folks. Here we go. We already have an early attack by Panama on the near side of the field. However, Martinique is over, ready to quickly defend, although they aren't able to keep that ball from going out of bounds. Panama resets again, moving around, kicky around the world to the center to the far side. And once again, they'll go back around the arc because they could not see a setup that favored them. Never hurts to ask. Might be thirsty. All right, good steal by Panama there to make an attack early here in the second half. Then that defense able to take away the attack from the front, so they have to regroup from the side. Another header gets it out of the goalkeeper's area. They will twist it around. Now people will twist it around to the near corner. Boot in from there. And the goalkeeper hauls it in. Forces a retreat. Oh, apparently this is this goalkeeper's debut for Martinique, and he's only 22 years old. So, I mean, good for him so far for how he's delivered. He's made a couple of really good saves. Wow, looks like they just kind of gave up on that play, but immediately get it back after a deflected pass. That centering gets skied across the field. It will be a throw. Oh, they don't let it go out of bounds. They will keep it again. Panama flips the field far too near, and they think better of it. Retreat a bit into their own half. That was a great job by Martinique interfering with that pass for a quick turnover. They couldn't capitalize on the long ball into the other end. Missed there, folks, and went right into Panama, who is now charging back the other way, the far side into the field to the center. Move it around to the near side, open for a clear angle over there. Looking for a header, but cannot get the proper angle. That centering pass gets deflected off the chest of a Martinique defender, and back around the arc they go. Now reversing course to the far side. They'll try a very far centering kick, easily gathered again by the Martinique goaltender. We're up to 48-24 in the second half. And I am nervous about whether Martinique's defense can keep it up for the whole. Oh boy, now we got another player from Martinique to get taking a hard collision. A little bit of a shove. I don't think he's going to get a card. They are going to make him come off and get checked on the sideline. So begins the long walk for that downed player back to his bench. Oh, they're just making him stand out of bounds for the kick. Okay. And the boot in, missing the header as it flies through the goalkeeper's zone. Either going to be an out of bounds or a goal kick for Panama. All right, an easy start for Panama, jogging up the middle. To the near side, go back to the far, and now Martinique started to apply a bit more pressure. And meanwhile, I was actually just thinking about asking you, True North, about CFL action. I wonder if it is available to me. No, but I can get the Geelong Cats at the Sydney Swans or the Fremantle Dockers at the Western Bulldogs. So there is that, but oh, I'm going to be fortunate enough to catch the Winnipeg Blue Bombers at the Montreal. Which ones are those? Oh, the Alouettes. So unfortunately, you're going to have to be my lifeline for this particular matchup, True North. If anything happens that is particularly noteworthy or awesome to share, please do not hesitate. We've got another goal kick coming up from Martinique. Big boot up the center. They win the header, but is kicked back by Panama. Struggle for control along the side, and it's going to be a free kick for Panama. Apparently a little too much action in some of those contested leaps. All right, a good bit of footwork by Martinique. Gets a turnover. Aren't able to keep it for long, though, but... Oh, they're going to let him play on. Dude's just going to be on the field. Okay. Nope, he's actually kind of down right now. Oh, okay. Not sure what kind of injury that was. If we check the replay again, may have looked like a non-contact. Because it didn't look like he got hit that hard. I don't know. It might have been... looks like he got a cleat in the back of the leg, actually. Nope, he's getting the spray on pain be gone, which I guess that's just a thing now. They've made the pain repellent bat spray, but still no flying cars. At least no tenable system for making it into an organized system of traffic and transportation. It will be Panama's ball. However, despite all of the drama and the aerosol pain relievers, all right. Yeah, from how this game has played out so far, I would have expected Panama to be the first one to score, and they have just been they've just been getting a little bit goalied so far in this match. A great steal by Panama. Able to set them back a bit, but once again, it's in the Canal people's hands. And they're trying to shift everybody's direction toward the far side of the field. Another header by a Martinique defender. Forces them to regroup near the boundary line. They aren't able to kick it back through their own legs. But Martinique isn't able to... I'm not sure why we're getting it whistled back now. Oh, apparently Martinique got a free kick for something. Not sure what, but they're making them start again from their own half of the field. Nice little boot forward, but well defended by Panama. And now it's a turnover to Panama for some reason, for Martinique. I guess one guy got his foot a little too up in another player's business. Great poke through for Martinique to keep control in the center of the field. Trying to find a way through the Panama defense. They have not been able to outrun them. And they're not going to give him a card on that contact. It is play on. Reds and Padres are into extra innings. I knew he couldn't stay away for long. And now we had the first goal. It's off of a header in front for Panama. 1-0 at 56 minutes. All right. Pass out to the far side and then gets lifted right in place for number Yeah, for number 17 to work his way into the center. And the defensive help comes up just a little bit too late. Damn, right into the top of the net, right over the damn goalkeeper's reach. Ooh. 1-0 Panama. Goal is officially marked at the 57th minute. Meanwhile, the Brewers are leading the Pirates 4-0 in the top of the third. Fantastic. Boston Red Sox are below 500 for the first time since April, and all the other AL East teams are above. Awesome. Oh, Grassi is streaming tonight. Cool. I'm guessing this is for the last big push for 30 for 30. Groovy. Yeah. Don't worry if you switch between this and end up forgetting to switch back. There has been very little going on, and that goal by Panama, it kind of felt inevitable at this point. And now we got a little bit of obvious frustration coming from the Martinique players. Didn't even try to pretend with that takedown. Got a little bit. He also got his jersey tagged, and damn good selling on that play. Yeah, Baltimore, New York, Toronto, and Houston. I'm just still amazed that Baltimore is in that conversation. Now the Padres have taken the lead over the Reds. Oh boy, I think we've got another player collision. A player from each team is down, including the dude who scored the goal for Panama. All right, let's see how this shook out. Oh my God. McCallie just got absurd air and bowled into the other player. I guess made his back bend in a way that did not feel good to him. Out comes the paint away aerosol spray once again. 3-2 San Diego. So this would be now the top of the 10th. Have they finished up yet? That would probably help if I made it clear. There we go. Yeah, that was just a wonderful goal by Panama. They've had opportunities all game, but they finally got somebody in the best possible position right near the penalty box, right near the front of the net. Still top of the 10th, apparently. All right, another long bomb by Martinique is easily deflected back. I think the Panama fans are already starting to celebrate a little early. In case any of you are still keeping track of the CONCACAF, Trinidad and Tobago is going to be playing the United States tomorrow night at 6:30. I believe that's going to be Eastern. So remember, Trinidad and Tobago were the ones who humiliated the men's national team a couple of years ago. So we have we have a decent possibility for that to happen again. You know. And it's now 4-2 Padres. Uh-oh, we have another extemporaneous charge. And as Michelini, who ended up skyrocketing himself before that, ends up getting that ball advancement away, but it will result in a corner for Panama. Under 20, getting close to 27 minutes to go in this Group C match on CONCACAF. And whoever is still around, I don't know. I closed the counter window a long time ago. Thank you. Martinique fans are still up and full voiced. Great header to get the ball away. Can they take advantage of that? Nope. They will just kick it all the way back to the Panama goalie. Lose that header out of bounds to give the ball to Panama. And now the substitutions are starting. Number 7, Laban is going on for Martinique. And Thimon is going to be coming off. Check these other Major League Baseball scores, see if there's anything truly drastic. Twins and Orioles are still delayed. Nationals still lead the Phillies 2-1. Brewers still leading the Pirates 4-0 in the bottom of the third. Braves are on top of the Marlins 5-2 in a little NL East battle. Mets ahead of the Giants 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Never fails to keep interesting. Kick is good and Ottawa has taken a 3-0 lead. Yeah, Luke, I have a feeling there's going to be a wave of streaming service cancellations very, very soon. Shake Milton, wonderful name, has agreed to a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Timberwolves. Okay. Once again, best of luck to them. Another takeaway at midfield has the Canal people in position. But once again, another header by Martinique spoils the opportunity. Even though the player had stumbled at midfield, still able to get up and make a play on the ball. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get it very far upfield. It'll be Panama's ball again on the throw-in. That shot just gets skied over the goal. Goal kick for Martinique. Got under 25 minutes to go. Are they going to make it? We've seen how good their defense can be all game. Strawberry milkshakes, pass or smash? I don't have sex with milkshakes. There's the repeated head balls, and it is eventually won by Panama. And they try to go down the far side to extend their lead. Maybe to 2. We could have something else happen. Who knows? They're honestly right now trying to make the Martinique players chase them to tire them out. You know what, MKI? I feel bad for your dry cleaner if you have one. Just a lot of a lot of stains to be explained away. Another pass messed up by Martinique to give a great throw-in position for Panama. The hope is starting to fade, folks. El Salvador versus Costa Rica is going to be coming up next for any of you who are interested in that. All right, have we gotten any fresh nonsense? Oh, Marlins have gotten a run, closed the lead to 2 on the Braves. Good for them. Padres still have their lead in the bottom of the 10th. We are in the bottom of the 10th for the Padres and the Reds. Our pass interrupted by Martinique. A bit of clearance, but once again, Panama has possession in the offensive zone. Working their way back to the middle, a little header, and it's second goal for Panama. I think we have a dagger, folks. It bounced off the goalkeeper's arms and into the net. Two 0 Panama. Oh, but now we can definitely tell who the Martinique fans are in the crowd. They're the ones who are very clearly sitting down and wearing blue. Damn, that was a beautiful little loft to get him get 23 set up, and then just a bullet of a pass with enough velocity to deflect the way it did off the goalkeeper's arms into the net. That goal is officially in the 69th minute of play. Nifty. So yes, even though we weren't playing bingo tonight, we all won because the goal was in the 69th minute. Meanwhile, touchdown for Ottawa. Their point after kick is good, and Ottawa leads 10 to Goose Egg over the Edmonton Elks. The long road to the Grey Cup is upon us, folks. All right. How aggressive can Martinique get without giving up all the goals in the world? All right. Decent clear by Panama. We're waiting for a substitution over on the Panama side. Throw in by Martinique. All sorts of people greeting him along the near sidelines. Panama is able to steal, clear it out to center, sent it ahead now. Trying to gain some room and some separation. And a great job by the goaltender saving that header. Yeah, oh, very good question, Mr. Martinique goaltender. Where are your defenders? Holy crap. Everyone just, yeah, they were caught flat-footed. There's an unfortunate bounce through a defender's legs. That is all on the goaltender getting into position quickly enough to be able to stop that header. Oof. And now we have an onside kick. Damn. Are we out of the first quarter or first half yet? And they're already doing an onside kick? Oh, man. Oh, well. What can I say? It's craziness everywhere. And I'll take the moment to remind you that the second half of another stupid sports show is brought to you by Napolitanke. They are wafers from Croatia. Albatross not included. Sorry. All right, we have another little give and go, another centering attempt, and he wasn't able to get enough of his foot on the ball to get it over the goaltender's head. Not even to get it into a goal kick. It's going to be a throw-in, I think, for Martinique. Now we have another substitution coming in. Another couple substitutions coming in, actually, for Panama. Diaz is coming on for Quinterno. And Giannis is coming on for who? Giannis is going to be coming on for Davis on the Panama side of things. Damn it. The onside kick gets reversed for an illegal block. Ugh. Well, at least we can take some comfort. Martinique makes a substitution, by the way. Fortuna coming in for, damn, I missed the name. Sorry. That even in the CFL, the referees don't like it when we're having fun. Oh boy. All right, we got a free kick for Martinique. They're able to finally make their way into the offensive zone, if only for a brief moment. They have found a little bit of a seam, but it's a bit too far. It will have to be saved into a corner kick by number 3 for Panama. Oh, that's downright disappointing. We've just reached minute 75. We're at 15 minutes until stoppage time begins. I think we're going to have at least a minute or two. That's fair to say, based on all the people who have fallen over this half. Corner kick from Martinique. Nobody can get a foot on it except for the Panamanian defenders. And a good chance they just weren't ready for it, and it bounces away from them. Now it's been cleared up the far side by Panama. 1-0 Boston over Toronto in the top of the 5th. That may have been the best opportunity you get for another 10 minutes, Martinique, and now Panama is going to make you chase them again. Oh no. Oh my God. The shot total is 12-1 in favor of Martinique. Shots on goal is officially 12-1 in favor of Panama. Panama has had 12 shots. Martinique has had 1 shot. Shots on goal, Panama leads it 5-0. Oh. Wow. And the Brewers are still leading the Pirates 4-0 in the top of the 4th. Another good save by the goaltender, who I guess has just assumed that he's going to be playing multiple positions tonight in the backfield. Good couple of dodges, and now we got a bit of a charge coming up from Martinique on the near side, and they boot it into the side of the net. Dang. MKI, that is fair, and that is always why that's why it's always so exciting when there are goals scored in soccer. Okay, I see. I see why. Um, there is apparently an invitational team that plays every year in the CONCACAF. And this year that team was Qatar. And I see the Qatar Airways ad that was just casually digitally inserted on the goal line over in Panama end, and it's like, oh, I see. It's just a rich tapestry, folks. A rich frickin' tapestry. Elks QB sneak fails, but the refs bet on the Elks, so Ottawa gets a flag. Damn. We got a free kick for Martinique now. First jump, second goes in, headed out by Panama. Martinique is able to recover it though, so can they get a second opportunity? Centering pass booted out. Oh, they're able to save it before it could. Now an easy clear net ahead for the Panamanian goaltender. Officially crossed under 11 minutes to go. Like Panama is going to get themselves a pretty comfy first place. Unless Martinique can pull off something spectacular in the last few minutes of this. But committing fouls like that near the midfield isn't going to help. We're less than 2K from 400. Once again, Panama is just content to let Martinique chase them around the field. I guess for the last part of whatever this match is going to be, well, Panama nearly gets another opportunity by the near post. This part of Another Stupid Sports Show is sponsored by Sioux City Sarsaparilla, the classic root beer with the taste that just makes you go, vagina. And Cordman, if you are still here, like I said, I remind you there is no guarantee that the White Sox will beat the Athletics. They've been a bit of a letdown this year for us as well. People are grumbling at the owner to sell the team. All right, got a couple substitutions coming in for Panama. Waterman in for Fajardo, one of the goal scorers today. Under 8 minutes to go, Martinique boots it forward for the goal kick. A little bit too long, and they lose it out of bounds. Oh, no, it was out on Panama. Martinique ball. Yeah, hey. I was just amazed how quickly we got to all those initial goals. That was some fantastic work. And out comes the kick around now. Martinique tries to break it up, but Panama says, no, we're playing footy now. Foot, foot, footy, foot, foot. So they're going to foot as much as possible for the next 7 minutes and 40 seconds. So we'll just let them foot with each other. Yeah, on a separate note, actually, because I don't think anything is going to happen, I'm just going to put this out for something that I've been pondering tonight. And this is for any fan of any team, any sport. 402K, that is fantastic. Being a fan is rough. Fandom means letdowns. Fandom for sports means adversity. Fandom feels like years of climbing up an ice wall and sliding back down again, forever and ever sometimes. Now the ones who win get to hold up the trophies and get all the great sponsorships and their pictures on, plastered on cereal boxes of perhaps crunchy oat squares. I don't know. I don't buy that. It is impressive how dedicated fans can be to their team. The love they have for sport, the knowledge that they gather and can spread and share with other people. And if they're really lucky, find out, ways to share the love of their sport with other people. Maybe even get to teach them and teach them about the sport and explain to them why it means so much. And so throughout this whole thing, I really there was like a brief moment where I was disappointed that not as many people came out to the Minnesota meetup as they did to the later things, but I also remember looking through the comments and seeing that not a lot of people knew that this was happening. Because it wasn't a reaction video, a lot of the subscribers, I think, just didn't pay attention to the launch video. So it really didn't pick up steam until we started making a noise about it. I got you, Luke. I got you. Yeah, after the Ashes, and hopefully y'all can at least win one test, so that this doesn't turn into something really awful. Could understand a detox needed. Hopefully you'll be able to enjoy the stupid thing that I have planned for at least the first part of July. Then. And so anyway, I was looking at all these photos of the different crowds and the people estimates and how much money was getting raised in the dollars, and yeah, I forgot for a moment the best part is that this is happening at all. Simply that it is happening at all. Meanwhile, the Padres are leading the Reds 5-4. Middle of the 11th. This game is just going to go on forever. And yep, Panama got control of the ball, and they have returned to playing footy. Now, sometimes you got to put aside being a fan to just appreciate what's going on in front of you. Oh boy, De La Cruz is coming up for the Reds. I'm sure that's not going to make anybody nervous. Yeah, well, it is close to a new media landscape, or maybe same as the old media landscape. But there are still ways for people to poke their head up and make themselves noticed, and doing work that connects with people and all of that, and giving them a good reason to watch. Just doing some good. That will unite people. Okay. Uh-oh, one of the Panamanian players, number 23, is walking a bit stiff off the field, actually. Was gripping his back a bit. Hopefully that will not indicate anything serious for future games. Oh, the Panama fans are whooping it up. They are having a great time right now. Oh shoot, the Pirates got on the scoreboard 4-1, bottom of the 4th. Are we close to announcing stoppage time yet? Because we seem to be taking our time with this. All right, Martinique. Can you maybe get one goal? Nope, that pass gets blocked by Panama, and they will boot it back. Actually try to play footy up the center line. They're able to toss it back to their goalie. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this. Start that 4 minutes of stoppage time with Martinique taking down a loft at the center line. Going back and forth, looking for an in. A little bit of fancied footwork to get it closer to the corner. Out and across. And the centering pass was good, and dude ended up skying off his foot. And they grab the ball before security confiscates it to get a selfie for online. That's good, fan. Good job, fan. Good job. Oh, definitely. His name is in, the back of certain people's heads now, where it wasn't before. And now the Reds have tied it up 5-5. Wow. Who knows anymore? Nationals leading the Phillies 2-1 at the end of the 7th. Martinique still trying desperately to score in the 2nd minute of stoppage time. They're looking for an avenue over on the near side of the box. Nothing doing, gets deflected out of bounds. Quick throw in again. And that's just over the top of the goal. Did not curve enough to go in. Ooh. All right, this will be a goal kick for Panama. They're taking their time. All right, and this big boot gets headed forward. Kicked back again by Panama, who I'm sure would love to get 3-0. And we have an offside on Panama. All right. And up comes Martinique on the near side, hoping to get at least a goal before hits third base. Oh, that's not a usual term for base running. Is hitting the base itself. And a second save, but finally Martinique gets on the board. A couple of rebounds and Fabienne gets the final tap in. So MKI, is he hurt? Is he staying in or is he getting checked out at the moment? Because uh-oh or oops is one of the scariest words to hear in accordance with just about any sports broadcast, you know, whether it be racing to shot put. Whew. He reached third base on Kevin Newman's sacrifice bunt. I don't know about undeserved, but it was just a constant barrage by the Martinique offense. They refused to give up. And the fact that Panama is taking control again is looking to just run out the clock right now. Are they going to be able to get it upfield with enough time? Oh, damn, we're going to have at least a free kick for Martinique to end this. I think it's going to be, if they can end up advancing and making a charge, this will... Damn, not even enough time to really go anywhere with the kick. And De La Cruz is out at home. Panama officially wins 2-1 over Martinique, giving them an authoritative lead in Group C with 6 points. Dang. Oh, Panama fully has their control in destiny. Ottawa leads Edmonton 13-0. And yeah, looks like we are going to be going to the 12th inning over in the Padres-Reds game. But as for me, I'm done for tonight. It has been honestly a good time, a very needed return to the routine of streaming again, even though the game didn't really get interesting till the end. I'm so glad everybody who dropped by to say hi, spread sports news, or just enjoy the vibes that you came here tonight. I really do appreciate it, and I cannot wait to get this goddamn script done so I can work on more channel things. But anyway, yammering on. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another stupid sports show. My name is Jim B. I've been your host here on 1069 Click FM. Thank you so much for listening. Take care of yourselves, and from the far end of the Group W bench, good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.